What's up, YouTube? It's Mark King here. We have a story from Zero Hedge from the Tyler Durden. I'm not sure if he's related to the other Tyler Durden, but the article is about rationing. Not food, mind you, it's large scale internet rationing possible, experts warn. Now, if you don't know what rationing is, it's essentially if you don't think you have enough for something, you kind of only take some of it and maybe save the rest for later, right? So that's my specific example is for food. If anybody's ever struggled with going to the grocery and like something running out, you tend to ration things, you know. So it's the same concept with internet. And Netflix has already started this in Europe, believe it or not. Um, the article goes into it. They've already done it in Europe networks by essentially reducing their networks by 25%. You can see this in the United States. It's definitely going to come as more people home. More people are going to do Netflix and chill. I mean Netflix and quarantine. That's a great line by Tyler Durden and aptly applied. So I preach to what little friends I have. You know, when you want to do things in life, you have to reduce your friends. What little friends I have, I tell them it's about ownership. You have to own things. Don't give two craps about the virtual media, right? So specifically, I'm not a gamer. I used to be. I used to play a lot, but then I want to do other things in life, and I find I wasn't as I wasn't I wasn't as smart as other people. So what I had to do is actually reduce things in my life. Again, for example, reduce television, reduce gaming, reduce friends. These things allow you to apply your mind into your schoolwork or your job. It works. At least that's how it worked for me. Maybe everybody's different, but that's how it worked for me. So when you basically like my friends play video games, and you know how when you play video games, you know all the played, you have to log in, you have to be connected to the internet. Even things like movies, I always tell my friends, have physical copies. D- don't don't rely on this digital nonsense. If anybody's ever been heavy in sales, like when you first start in sales, they teach you certain techniques. One of the things is like when people want to buy something and you're a salesman, you have to put it in their hand. So if somebody wants to buy, let's just say something random like a basketball, if you're a salesman, you let the person who's thinking about buying it, you give it to them in hand. So it feels like they already own the product even though they haven't purchased it yet. So they're more likely to make the sale. So hence door-to-door salesmen, you know, they come in and sell vacuums to you. The one you use it because you feel like you own it already. So that's partially the reason why I always preach to my friends, like always have physical media, but they don't listen. They don't have the same ideology as me, to put it in a kinder term. But you know, but we can see it's not just the story goes into detail. Not just Netflix. You can expect it from Amazon Prime and YouTube and obviously Netflix, and you could probably expect it across the board. You know, you have children home receiving virtual lessons. If we end up in a situation where worldwide 850 million children start to receive virtual lessons from the extended period of time, then the networks might want to start prioritizing video traffic over gaming traffic. There it is. A lot of gamers are going to be saddened and dampened, but I mean, should have bought physical media. It's. I mean, physical media is dead because nobody bought it. Everybody decided to do the day one purchase and purchase online, and here we are. You empower these nasty corporations to basically give you less while you give them more. But maybe it's too far. But this serves as a lesson. But usually, even with like what I find is people who are less intelligent, they tend to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over. And it's one of the signs of intelligence. You know, it's if you continue to make the same mistakes over and over, you're probably not that intelligent to begin with. You know, hence criminality. Most criminals in jail are repeat offenders. That's it. And yeah, so this story again is from Zero Hedge. It's a really interesting story, but it lets you know where things are headed. All right, guys. Again, like Australia and Switzerland have already prioritized internet traffic. Well, be prepared. Hope somebody has board games at home because that's going to be it. All right, take care, guys. Please subscribe, share, stay tuned for more stories, and yeah, bye. Be safe.